What does the SpellVamp percentage in Mobile Legends come from? A really good question, and this is something that often confuses even old players, Mobile Legends. The short answer is that the SpellVamp percentage in Mobile Legends comes from the damage skill calculation that is achieved against the enemy after the enemy's defense and resistance is reduced, then multiplied by the percentage of the SpellVamp hero or item used. But let's make it clear. This is the technical explanation. 1. The basis of the calculation. The general formula is as follows. The HP that is returned is the same as the damage skill that the enemy receives times the percentage of the SpellVamp times the coefficient area. Damage skill is the damage that the enemy receives times the percentage of the SpellVamp times the coefficient area. This is not the actual damage that the enemy receives after the enemy's defense is reduced. The SpellVamp percentage comes from both item, emblem, or hero's passive. One example being Ruby. 2. The coefficient area. The coefficient area is the skill reduction for more than one target. 2. SpellVamp sources and percentage. The first is from emblem and talent. For example, Emblem Fighter has 12% SpellVamp attribute and 6% Talent Festival of Blood. So we can see here, Voveus Gua has 18% SpellVamp, even though he doesn't have an item at all. Then the second source is from the item. 1. War Axe item with 12% SpellVamp. 2. Queen's Wings item with 10% SpellVamp. So after Voveus buys those two items, the SpellVamp percentage now becomes 40%.
Kekuatan adalah segalanya. Aku semakin kuat. Kekuatan adalah segalanya. Aku semakin kuat.
Okay, now let's start the calculation. Here we can see that Voveus, without buying any item, already has 18% SpellVamp. Then the damage from Skill 1 has 363 physical damage, the red number that I circled. Then there are 65 HP recovery, which is the green number, which I circled. 65 is the result of 363 multiplied by 18% SpellVamp that Voveus has. We now jump to Ruby, a hero who has 6 to 20% SpellVamp on her level. Here we can see, without buying any item, Ruby already has 27% SpellVamp, while Voveus only has 18%. Even though their emblem and talent are the same, namely Fighter and Festival of Blood. Now, we will increase Ruby's level from 4 to 6. Then her SpellVamp becomes 29%. Now, the level of Voveus is 18% SpellVamp. We also increase the level to max, which is 15%. Her SpellVamp increases by 38%, and she has not purchased any item. The level of Voveus is 15%. Then the level of Voveus is 14%. Now we will buy War Axe and Queen's Wings. Then her SpellVamp is 60%. And this hasn't been added if he buys Oracle, Endless Battle, Talon Bravesmith, and Spell Column. Plus, the Festival of Blood stack is maxed, so in the late game, many are frustrated if they fight against Ruby. If you have other opinions, corrections, or additions about SpellVamp, just write in the comments column. or maybe request other content.
Apa kamu gemetar?